Oh, baby, it feels good to be back. Hello and welcome to Budget Cuts Ultimates, the ultimate collection of all Budget Cuts content that has ever been released, that being both games and all bonus content released for those games across all different platforms, because there were some levels that were exclusive to the PSVR version of the first game that I believe I'm going to be able to play the first time ever, because I didn't have this game for PSVR when I played it on the Vive on PC. And the second game is being brought over to PlayStation for the first time ever, which is cool. So if you only had PlayStation VR, now you can experience the second game and you can finish the story, because the thing about Budget Cuts is that it's really one big game split into two parts. That's what I've always said, is that it's Budget Cuts and Budget Cuts 2. I find it hard to rank them individually because it's so clearly just one massive story that was split into two parts. And now they've finally actually made that a reality. It looks like this game is finally here in the way that it probably should have always been to begin with, which is one huge adventure. I don't even think, and it's not even something like The Greatest Eternity Chronicles where it says both games are here. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's just presented to you as one enormous story mode, rather than here's Budget Cuts story mode, and then here's Budget Cuts 2 story mode. So theoretically, I mean, if you knew of going into it that there was two different games stitched into one, I think you could probably, knowing in my head how the two games are laid out, I think you can probably reasonably deduce where one game stops and another one picks up. But my point is that it's not intentionally delineated in this game like other ones are. So yeah, if you don't know, Budget Cuts is one of my favorite things ever. I played the demo of this, I played the demo of the first game pretty much on a whim back when I had the Vive. I didn't upload it to the channel because I did record the demo, but the recording didn't work properly. I think my microphone was turned off for some reason, so I couldn't upload it. But I absolutely loved playing it, so I didn't care that the recording was corrupted because I had a blast anyway. So then I had a full LP of the first two games, and I fell in love with them so much. I have played them again and again and again. This is one of the games I came back to the most during the pandemic. I just replayed the first two games on repeat so many times because of how much I loved this universe, the style of humor it has going for it, the gameplay, the story. I loved all of it. And so I'm excited to play them all again, because I honestly haven't, even though I just said I played them a lot, I have not played them I don't think I've played, I think the last time I played Budget Cuts was when I was recording footage of the games for my best games video in 2022, so it's been quite a while since I've and even that was, I think, 2 years after I had, because the main time that I spent, most of my hours in these games came from 2020 during the pandemic, so that was most of my play time, my play hours sunk into these two games, and then I had one brief stint of playing them again in 2022. But for the most part, it's been a long time since I played them, so I'm excited to revisit these games after having not played them for so long. I'm excited to see what changes have been made for the Ultimate Edition, and most importantly, I'm excited to make a more high-quality version of an LP, because if you've been around since 2020, then you might know that the original version of my LP of this game was pretty much a technical nightmare. Because what you're seeing right now is it's full screen, it's taking up the entire 16:9 aspect ratio, it's great. But that's not what this game always looked like. On the PC version, this is what Budget Cuts used to look like. I mean, it didn't look like that inside the headset, it looked fine for me, but for recording it, this is the only way you could actually look at the game from an outsider's perspective, which means it was the only way I could record it, so that's not great. And then also my microphone sounded like this.
Can you keep it down?
No, I will not keep it down. There are robots to destroy. Because my VR recording setup for the Vive wasn't the best, so hopefully now I can provide to you a much more high-quality version of a playthrough of these games compared to what I was able to provide previously. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. I've been putting this off. There was a very specific condition that had to be met before I would allow myself to play this game, and now that I've met that condition, I am finally allowing myself to play Budget Cuts Ultimate and just relax and disappear into the world of Budget Cuts throughout this adventure. Okay, let's go. I'm so excited. Let's open up the menu, new game. Ooh, I like that. I like the rumble on the controller. It feels nice there. Ooh, really like that. Okay. Settings, accessibility, what the hell? Stick turning, no turning, slow, average, fast, carousel, spinning top, snap turning. No, I don't need stick turning because I can just do this. Okay, I can do that. I don't want to do it. Not need stick turning. So this is something I know they added. Smooth locomotion. Actually, this might have been added in one of the updates to the original games as well. I'm not sure, but in any case, the thing with locomotion is I'm not going to be playing with that because it kind of ruins the whole point of the game. And I'll explain why that is a little bit later. But I think we should be fine there. Okay, let's go. Let's begin. Yeah, so this is what I mean. It's all... Well, it was originally, I think it was 6 levels in the first game and 7 levels in the second game, which means it should amount to about 13 levels in total. Yeah, okay. So, 14. Wait, that's probably credits, right? Yeah, okay. So 13 levels in total plus credits. So it's all presented as one huge adventure. It's not like here's Budget Cuts 1, here's Budget Cuts 2. So just further supports what I'm talking about when I say that this is how this game was always meant to be played. But yeah, no more stalling. Let's just go. Let's jump in. I'm so excited. Oh, I've been waiting for this for so long. I found out this existed completely randomly, much like how I discovered the original Budget Cuts existed pretty much on a whim. I was just browsing the store and I stumbled into this when I found out, oh hey, they made a collection of Budget Cuts games. When did that happen? I don't know, but I'm so happy it did because, man, they don't even really need to like remaster them as far as visuals are concerned, because it already. As you can see, the art style is rather simplistic, so it's not like it was a game that was in dire need of an update to look up to par with modern graphics. It already looked really good because it doesn't try to go for hyper-realistic art style. It has a very much more unique aesthetic design to it. That wasn't what I was looking forward to. I was just looking forward to having both games back to back, and also having it on PSVR 2, because legitimately I think this is turning into my favorite VR headset that I've ever used in my life. And I've used a lot of them. I've tinkered around with Oculus Rift, Oculus Go, Oculus Quest, HTC Vive, PSVR 1, and PSVR 2. I've used a lot of VR headsets in my life, and I think this is pretty much the dream scenario. The only thing it's missing is the fact that it's wired, but that's a small price to pay for the massive improvements that have been made over PSVR 1 in every possible respect. Tracking, resolution, controller design, distance in your room you have to walk around. It's just, I should stop talking. Okay, press and hold, triangle or circle, bring tool handle here, yep. Pull the thing to fire, boop. Pull again to translocate. Yeah, okay, so this is all very familiar. This was how the demo started. Was you're in this little section and they really cranked up the rumble. The vibration on the controller is much more intense than it used to be. Also, on PSVR 2, your actual headset, like the headpiece itself, can vibrate. So, not looking forward to when my headset starts going bananas whenever I encounter my first enemy. Hey there. Give me key. I don't actually. Oh, all right. We need to switch to this so I can activate it. I gotta get back into the rhythm of things. Because again, it's been quite a while since I played these games, so it's gonna take me some time to reacclimate to the controls and all the quirks of how the game works, but we'll get there eventually. Hey, friend. Oh boy. Yep. 3 hours earlier. That freaked me out when I played this, because in the demo that robot's not there waiting for you. In the demo you go through that section and then you keep going through the rest of the building. But they knew that you would expect that, so then in the full game they're like, we're gonna put a robot here to really freak out our players.
Wait, okay, yes, I do want to know. You have my undivided attention. Well, I heard from Tracy in accounting that all the humans in her department have been reported to HR. They're human. Of course they're in violation of HR. That's where the phrase comes from. Human nature. Did you even listen in our orientation? Yes, but what you don't know is that they never come back. What? Are you sure? Positive. They have a meeting with HR and then, poof, never seen again. That is worrying. I do hope they're all right.
They're not, pal. Trust me. I've seen how this ends. They giving you a little glimpse of the story to come through those guys. Order toner for printers and whatever is used for that stupid old fax machine. Worker bots are friendly. Be nice. Correct. The worker bots are indeed quite friendly. These guys mean us no harm. They're nice and friendly. Friendly pals, and this...
Hello.
Oh my god, hi!
This pager was mailed to you. Enjoy.
I knew you were coming. I knew at some point a robot walked into my cubicle and said hi, but you still freaked me out. Even though, in my original LP, I'm pretty sure I was like facing the other direction, and I just heard from behind me, "Hello, human," and that was a bigger jump scare. This time I was looking in his direction, and he still caught me off guard. Anyway, magnifying glass. Use the magnifier tool to get information, or even translate things to your language. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, this is quite cool. Both to more easily. So this, I don't think I ever really used this in any of my playthroughs. You can track enemies. Like if you lock onto one of the robots, then you can see them through walls. So, and because this is a stealth game, it makes it a lot easier to actually do that. Also, is this new? I don't remember the magnifying glass ever doing this before, but it's like it's reflecting the office environment around me. That is really, really cool. I don't think it ever did that. If it did that in the original game, I did not notice. But I also never used magnifying glass, so take that for what it's worth. Anyway, yeah, cool that it has the ability for you to actually read stuff and translate it should you need to. Vacation request form. My son is visiting for the first time in 2 years, and we are planning a camping trip. Oh, that sounds nice. Guess what? Denied. Or declined. Sorry, I remembered the term incorrectly. I don't care where you were. Spend time with my terminally ill grandmother, maybe the last time. That's gonna be a nice all declined. Unfortunately, I don't really have the ability to grant these, because all I have is this big old red decline sticker. Celebrating 40th wedding anniversary with my husband. Never got to leave before. Nah. That's, that doesn't seem correct. That does not at all seem like where I would have... Alright. Interesting. Did I put that there? I feel like I didn't put that there. I think my decline stamp might be a bit broken. I'm not sure. I think it might be malfunctioning. Before I accidentally decline anybody, let me move on and just take this. Okay. 1985. So this is going to be our pager we can use to make phone calls to people. So let's do that. 1985.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sure can.
Hi, my name is Winta, and look, we can do the cute introductions later, but you're in terrible danger. People keep disappearing around here, and I hate to tell you, but they're coming for you next. Now, I'm gonna help you get out of here, but we have to move quickly. See that locked briefcase? Yeah, I hid the key for it on your desk. I'll fax you where to find it. Inside is the translocator. It's a special travel device that you can use to get out of the building as fast as you can. Grab the pager before you go and put it in your inventory. I'll ping you once you're clear. Now stay low and hurry. You can make it, but you have to go now.
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to reach over in your cubicle real quickly because you have something I need. Hi, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take what belongs to me and be on my way. You need not. Ah, that's another good change. So in the original budget cuts, it didn't actually tell you how many items your inventory could hold. It just kind of said like
a good day for a good day.
I didn't say. I'm pretty sure it was just a plus symbol or something, and then you would only find out when your inventory was full when it was full, instead of being able to see in advance how many items you have, how many open slots you have left. So I'm glad that they've made that change. All right, now we got ourselves the translocator. Hi.
Howdy, employees. I'm Rex Crane III, your boss and founder of Transcorp. I love to see new faces, as more faces means my company is making more money. Only joking. Welcome aboard, friends. You love working for Transcorp. After all, we are the future.
Does this go anywhere? I feel like probably not, because the correct way to go is in that direction, because the piece of paper told us we had to go out the door. But it's worth a check. I want to check everywhere. I want to really explore, see if there's anything that's. I don't expect anything major to be different. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty much the same game that I remembered playing back in, because I played this for the first time in winter of 2019. Because I played the first game, and then my friend bought me the second game for Christmas. So, yeah, that was a nice surprise. So I played the second game in the new year after the holiday season. So I'm expecting that this is you saw that, right? That looks wrong. That looks very, very wrong, actually. That doesn't look like it's functioning properly. Yeah, nope, something's definitely wonky here. Okay. And I am noticing a little bit of frame stuttering, I think. I don't know, it seems mostly, I don't know if it's going to translate the recording. It seems mostly smooth. Hi, I'm not waving to you. I know it looks like I am, because I'm doing this, but I don't care about you at all. I'm just kind of gesturing in your general direction. Anyway, I'm definitely noticing a little bit of frame hiccuping, I think, which is unfortunate. I did hear some rumors, not rumors, but I heard some reports that this collection was a little bit buggy. Hi. Now I'm actually waving. I felt bad, so now I actually decided to wave for you for real this time. I have heard some reports that this game is this collection rather, is a little bit on the buggy side. But I don't know, I haven't looked into how buggy and in what capacity, so I guess I'll have to find out for myself.
International business playboy, superstar, philanthropist genius. And so modest, too. Don't believe me? Read the cover story of this month's Entrepreneur About Town. Free copies available in the lobby.
Featuring articles like Rex, international business playboy, superstar philanthropist, genius, how to score the deal of your life, and not working 101. Your business is none of their business. I never noticed that before. Like, it's possible it could have always been there. But regardless of whether it's a new edition for this collection or if it was always there and I just never noticed because I never used this thing, it is so cool that it actually fully reflects, three-dimensionally reflects the room around you. That is awesome. Anyway, so I said I was going to talk about how the smooth locomotion kind of ruins the point of this game.
Well, I am working hard because I love my job.
Don't lie to me. You're sitting there drinking coffee on your ass. That's what you're doing. I don't like when people lie to me. So if you haven't figured it out, the mechanics of this game is entirely stealth-driven, and it all revolves around... Oh, we have ourselves a new 2048. Okay. That's our new number we gotta call. It all revolves around this thing, because those guys over there are the bad guys. They're the baddies. They are the evil bots, as you can see here. This area is supervised. I had a panic moment there right there. I thought I might have forgotten and there was a robot inside this room, but there is not.
Of late. They have a difficult enough job keeping everyone focused on the task at hand. So don't let their methods concern you. No, really. Don't let their methods concern you.
This area is supervised for your efficiency. Whatever you say. Yeah, so those are the supervisors. And, they want us dead, essentially. Their goal is to kill us, because the story here is... As our co-workers at our cubicle so eloquently put, humans are being replaced, and also Winter said this as well. Humans are being slowly replaced by robots, and now that we've caught on to that scheme, we're trying to get out of here, and the supervisors are trained to stop us from doing that at all costs. But of course, we don't really have anything at our disposal right now to actually deal with them, because it's primarily a stealth game, which is what this is for. This is probably... I mean, at this point, I guess locomotion has become more mainstream and more generally accepted among VR players, so it's not as necessary for most people. But when VR was first starting out, this thing was a game changer, because obviously you don't have the ability to move around the entire world. Well, you can move side to side around the vicinity of your play area, but you can't actually walk around this world without one of those cool treadmill things that I've seen on social media. So this is a great solution to that, because locomotion for a lot of people, myself included, was very motion sickness inducing. So this was just like, made great use of the stationary technology, the stationary nature of playing virtual reality. So you can shoot this around the corner, and then look through it to see what's out there. So it's a very methodical gameplay loop of, you fire, like for instance, there's a door right in there, so we'll aim right in there, hide behind the wall. and then look through here, and we can see, oh, there's a robot right there guarding the entrance to the manager's office. So had I gone in guns blazing, I would have got caught off guard by that. I mean, I know I wouldn't have because I played this game before, so I knew he was there. But a new player would have gotten caught off guard. So that's what this is for, is to very stealthily look around corners, check for where the robots are, and then plan your course of action based on that. And since we have no weapons, we have to do this super stealthily and figure out alternate methods of attack and figuring out how to deal with these guys, or just move past them. That's the cool thing, is that once you do get weapons, which we'll get soon enough, you can either go full-on guns blazing and just take them all out, or do a pacifist run and just try to sneak around them all. And that's the main gameplay loop here. Now the thing is, when you have smooth locomotion enabled, it kind of instantly loses the appeal of that, because like, this thing doesn't really have as much of a purpose anymore when you have the ability to go wherever, and you aren't exclusively relying on this thing as your means of transportation. I mean, I'm glad it exists, I'm glad it's in the game, because it doesn't affect me, right? Like, I'm going to play the game the way I've always done, which is to use this translocator to get where I want to go. And I'm going to crouch down. I'm actually going to get down on the floor as much as I can. Okay. Hey, pal. You're not going to see this. I think I'm safe if I just go right here and crouch down. Yep, I'm safe for now. Don't get too greedy, though. Go in here, and we're good. Okay. We've cleared past you.
Primary directive. Keep watch for uninvited guests.
So like that probably wouldn't feel as tense if I had just had the ability to run in here with smooth locomotion and then warp in here. So it doesn't affect me because I'm always going to play like that. So it doesn't like, I'm not mad that it's there because it won't ever affect my ability. It's not like they took out the translocator and replaced it with locomotion as the only means of navigating the environment. But I feel like if you choose to, oh nope, gotta make sure you don't see me. If you choose to play the game with smooth locomotion, I feel like you're not really getting the full budget cuts experience. Because I've seen gameplay of people playing this game with locomotion enabled, and they can just dodge around. Because like the idea behind it is that once you get caught, once you get seen by a robot, it's pretty much done. That you don't have the means to quickly escape because it takes time to fire this thing. So, not to say that you can't escape and that it's just a guaranteed game over if you get caught, but it's a lot harder to escape if you do get caught because of how this thing works. Whereas with smooth locomotion, I've seen people just like effortlessly strafe around the enemies as they keep adjusting their aim towards you, instantly removing all the challenge because they can't, like, your movement speed is faster than that of their turning speed, so there's no real danger there. So I really don't believe it's the optimal way to play this, but I guess I'm glad it's there for people who want it. It's just not how I would ever choose to play this. Okay, gotta be careful here so you don't see me. You walk past there. Our target is over there, where, because we need that key card to get in the elevator. So I'm gonna, nope. You almost saw me there. You almost saw me there. Also, my audio quality might get a little worse here because I'm actually sitting on the floor right now to make sure I'm down super low so you don't see me.
Please remember, any complaints will be noted with Adam, our head of HR, who is always very keen to know exactly who you are in explicit detail.
And because I'm down here, my shirt might be ruffling up against the clip-on microphone that I have, so sorry about that in advance if that ends up being a bit of a nuisance. Anyway, I know we need to go over there to actually progress the story, but I want to go over here first after you leave. By the way, I think they can actually see you through these portals. It's not like a one-way thing, so I gotta be careful about that. I'm safe here. Go. No, I'm good. I'm good. He saw me temporarily, but I didn't. He didn't see me for long enough to trigger his. What is? Oh, I activated the air dryer. He didn't see me long enough to trigger his attack mode. And you know how you can tell how aggroed they are on you by the circle on their face. So I'll wait for him to turn around. You can see on his face is a blue circle. It turns yellow when they're getting aggroed on you, and then there's another little clock thing on the face that goes around clockwise. And once that circle's completed, it goes red. And once it's red, he's gonna hound your ass until he kills you. So until it turns red, we're safe. Yeah, so I just wanted to explore over here because again, I don't expect there to be any major changes between this and the base the original game that I played back in 2019, 2020. But I figure it's worth exploring because, again, I haven't played these games in a while, so wanna have a nice wander around. Wow, you have an appearance! I remember liking that. Their way of sort of lampshading the fact that they don't have the capabilities of making mirror technology. So rather than just having a mirror that kind of smudges you out or something like that, they have it be that it's a joke. That they turn it into a joke where, I think, okay, we're safe here, but not for very long. Gotta move again. Okay, here, I think we're safe here. We're safe here. We should be safe right here. They turn it into a joke where it's like, you have an appearance, and they make a, it's kind of like in how in Rick and Morty VR, if you try to turn around in the garage and open the door to go into the house, it doesn't work. But rather than simply not letting you grab the handle or not opening or something, they make a joke out of it where you grab the handle and then the handle comes off. So, sort of making up for their lack of technical capabilities or just choices in design by making a little bit of a humorous situation out of it. So that's cool. Although I do like that they have technology for mirrors, just not or they have technology for this, just not although I say that, but now it's not. That's definitely not where I am right now. That is most certainly not where I... This thing's on outside. Is there... No, there's definitely no window anywhere near here. I'm not sure this thing knows where I am right now. Okay, now we gotta get out of here. So I don't think that way goes... Actually, it might. Oh, that was close. And again, I actually can't kill this guy right now. We do not have any weapons to be able to take these guys out. So we have to do this super, super slow and stealthy to make sure we get through this. I think this does... Yeah, there is an elevator here. I think it's going to take me... I don't think I usually go this way, though. Because I believe that once this door opens, it's going to put me in a really, really bad spot. Maybe? No, I'm good. Oh no, but that's the door. I think this is the door that opens into that room we were in before with Mr. Robot Man. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just yeet ourselves on out here. And we're good. Okay. Mission accomplished. And let's see if I can put a portal here without him seeing me. I think I'm good. I don't think he can see me from here. But as I saw... there's a thing there. That's probably a collectible. I kind of want that. I kind of really want that collectible. But can I grab it without being killed? I don't know. It's gonna be risky. Okay, well, let's try to get, like, as close to you as possible. Then put the portal right there. Okay, we gotta be super, super quick about this. There's a very good chance that this is gonna get me killed. So just prepare. Oh, I'm good. You don't see a thing. You don't hear anything. We're fine. We're good. We are
restricted area.
Uh-huh. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. We made it. I never called Winta, did I? I was supposed to call you, and then I didn't do that. Let me call you now. She's probably gonna tell me to do exactly what I just did.
All right, you made it. The quickest way to the exit is via the acquisitions department, but there are robots of the unfriendly kind ahead. Transcorp insist on using military-grade assault robots for supervisor duties. So efficient. Not. Oh, you'll need an access card. I think the manager on this floor might have one. Grab it and head to acquisitions. Good luck.
Yeah, so I kind of just... She just told me everything that I already knew, because I've obviously played this before. So, it dinged when I grabbed this as if it was a collectible. I hope I don't have to actually carry it with me the whole game, though. That'd be unfortunate, because I definitely... Once we gain the ability to fight back against these guys, I'm gonna need that inventory space. Anyway, we did it now, so now we can progress through here and to the acquisitions elevator. There is a human resources elevator, but that requires a key card that we definitely don't have access to. And also, we don't want to get a bit ahead of ourselves, but I do like that the game keeps setting up human resources as an entity. It says humans keep getting reported to HR. Rex came up with the loudspeaker and mentioned that any complaints will be filed with Adam. And yeah, just setting up the breadcrumbs for later. And interesting that I haven't entered a loading screen yet, because in the original game, I'm pretty sure when you enter this elevator, it would trigger a loading screen. And there's the loading screen right on cue. Okay, so I guess that is better, because in the original game, what would happen is that when you reach the end of the level, because that was the end of level 1 right there. When you reach the end of a level, the next place you had to go, you would warp, you would put a portal there, like I would put a portal inside this elevator, and then it would look like, not like, well, kind of like this, I guess, where it's like a digital world all around you. That's how it would look like when you portal into the next, out of the current level, and then it would take you into a loading screen. But in this version, it a lot more naturally takes you into, lets you get into the elevator like normal, then fades to black, and then has your standard loading screen, which I guess is a little less disorienting for new players, so that's a good change. Also, loading screens are a lot quicker, which you'd expect because, you know, PlayStation 5 upgraded technology. I never thought the loading screens were that slow on the original, but quicker loading times is always a boon, is always a nice benefit. Also, it's possible that on PS4 the load times might have been a lot longer on PS4. So if you've only ever played the PS4 version of this game on PSVR 1, then I imagine it's a much bigger upgrade. Anyway, we'll leave things there for now, because obviously we're in level 2 territory, so I don't want to get too far. I feel like that's a nice, good introduction. We haven't gotten into any combat yet, we're still in stealth mode. But yeah, so far the game is just as good as I remember, except this version definitely has some technical hiccups. Again, I don't know how well this is going to translate to the actual recording, but for playing it, I'm definitely noticing that there is some frame stuttering, and there is obviously some pop-out and some texture glitches, which is admittedly quite disappointing. I was hoping it would be a smoother experience, because I don't really remember the first game ever having any major technical issues like that. I thought it would be better for the more modern collection, but it seems it's not the case, so yeah. Well, nonetheless, that will be it for the first part. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. And I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Budget Cuts Ultimate. Goodbye.
Man.